Hello and welcome back to Buckland Farm. Right, so I've got the 6 baling contracts all finished, or baled and over at the sell points ready. As you can imagine, it took hours and hours to do all 6 of those. And in the end, I gave in and leased the quick bale by Mark Thor, and also 2 auto load trailers, part of the Ponge pack, which hold 32 bales. So it just sped up that process a little bit. But with the quick bale, they are 50,000 litre bales. So they're absolutely huge bales, not in size, but in capacity. So, yeah, so behind me here, we have the silage bales. So there's 24 50,000 litre bales on there, which, if my maths is correct, equates to 1.2 million litres. So that's all the bales off field 9, 1 and 32. And then just over there in the distance near Silver and Sell Point, we have a full trailer load of hay. So 32 50,000 litre bales, which again, if my maths is correct, equates to 1.6 million. That's not all the hay bales. There was another 10 left over, so I've put them at the farm. I'm going to keep those 10, so that's 500,000 litres, and then whatever's left when we tip these in the sell point, we'll just take the money for them. Silage here, whatever doesn't whatever's left after the 3 contracts are complete, it will then just fill up the biogas. So it's only going to take another 10,000 litres to fill it up. But then I'm going to keep 3 bales, so 150,000 litres, because that is another full unit of for the biogas. So we'll jump in, pull up to the sell point, and actually what I might do is just take the 3 bales off here that we're going to keep, but it does mean we have to unload. I don't know why I did it like that. Yeah, we do need to unload the trailer so that we can actually pick them up. And yes, excuse the super strength just for a minute. I know I am using it quite a lot recently. I do try not to, but it's just so much easier sometimes. Right, so that's the 3 that we're going to keep. So let's see what we end up with. Why that's... There we go. There's one that's just not staying on the trailer for some reason. I'll deal with that in a minute, but yeah, we'll unload these and see what it takes to complete the 3 contracts. So as you can see, they're all going up now. So there we go, that's all 3 complete, and the biogas is now full, so we will load them back up again. Dolly trailers, love them. And we'll take this round to the Silver and Sell Point. So although there are 21 bales there, I don't think they're all going to be 50,000 litre. I think it would have taken part of the bottom row of bales when we put it into the tip point at the biogas. But let's see what we can earn from this lot. Probably could have got a little bit. Oh, there we go. 130. That is about 139,000. So I'm very pleased with that. It's excellent. So we'll just go and run into the fen and do the same for the hay contracts or hay bales. So as I say, whatever's left on these ones we will just sell. So there we go, that's the 3 contracts finished. What have we got there? 33,000 for those ones. Can never quite get it all in the sell point at once. And another 19, so what's that? 52,000. So yeah, 339,000. So just send the 2 auto load trailers back. I reckon we'll get near on 500,000, or we'll end up at 500,000 when we turn in the contracts. So excellent payday. So 513,000. That is brilliant. So we'll get those 2 tractors back to the farm in a second. But now what I want to do is get the forage harvester for the cornfield. As I said, we're going to forage that for silage. So where are we? So the one I'm looking at is this John Deere 8000 series. So I did have a little play with course play and auto drive, trying to, because I've never used them together with something like a forage contract, where obviously you can have the tractor trailer running alongside the forage harvester and then going off to tip and then the next one coming in. So I've spent a little bit of time trying it out, trying to sort of get my bearings with it. And originally I was going to get one of these Class Jaguar, bit of an older forage harvester, but they do look really nice. But the problem was, on that particular field, the trailer on the first headland, the trailer needs to run directly behind the harvester, and with their bigger tractors and the trailers, the pipe on these isn't long enough, so it just doesn't work. It won't automate itself. So I need something with a longer pipe. So there's this one here. You can change the pipe to a custom pipe, but it only adds that little bit onto it. And I did try this one as well. It still wasn't quite long enough. So I'm going to have to spend a bit more money But this one, we can have a really long pipe, and it does go really far. When I was trying it before, it yeah, it reaches a trailer at quite a distance. But the other thing with this one is you can also add an attacher. So I can attach a trailer to that. So I think what I'm going to do on our particular field, because there's some tight spots right at the bottom of the field near the roadway, there's a couple of trees there as well, and it just doesn't work on the headland. So I think I'm going to attach a trailer to do one, maybe two headlands, and then we'll bring in the tractor trailers, and sort of set it off on course play and auto drive, and hopefully that will work a lot better. So I'm just going to change a couple of bits. So we're going to have the long pipe. I'm going to take it up to, I mean, this will go up to 811 horsepower, but it is an extra 87.5 grand. So I am just going to go one step up. So 431 horsepower. I think that'll be fine for us. Wheel brand, I think it was the Trelleborg wides. Yeah, I think they look quite good. I'll harvester sound. So we've got the John Deere 8X00. Or we've got New Gen, which pretty much sounds the same. Old Gen. And then standard sound. So I quite like the sound of the old Gen. Probably doesn't go with the harvester, but I do like it, so I'm going to keep that. As I say, we're going to keep the attacher. Don't need GPS. And I think I'm going to change the colour to black. I know it's a John Deere, but I quite like the black and yellow. So I'm going to keep it like that. License plate will have something a little bit newer. That'll do. 20 plate, that's fine. So we're going to lease this. I know we've got quite a lot of money in the bank, and the aim is to get rid of or purchase the leased stuff. But I am going to keep this because I do intend to do some forage contracts. I've got that mod installed, and maybe a little bit more of our own forage harvesting. But yeah, I am going to sort of lease to own it. But we are going to use some of this money to start sort of purchasing the leased items. So we'll lease that for now. I know it's a lot of cost, but it will be fine. And then the header we're going to go for is this 6 meter. But I'm going to buy that. So that's 80 grand. So I will buy that. And then we want some silage additive. So I'm just going to buy one of these for now, because there are some silage additive mods that I want to install. There's like a big barrel, which I think is 60 litre barrel, but it's like £500. So it's literally a fraction of the price of these pallets. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get all this stuff over to the cornfield, and then we'll get cracking with the forage harvest. So I'll see you over there shortly. Right, we're over at the cornfield. So as you can see, the time has moved on by a couple of hours. So I got the headland done, towing the trailers with the forage harvester. I also cut down a few trees just over on that far edge of the field, so I've got a bit more room to sort of manoeuvre around between the field and the road. And then the rain hit at around 11 o'clock. No, it was about 10 o'clock. So I left it. I sort of sped up time. Rain lasted a couple of hours, and then I went a little bit over just because of the mud mod. It was still a bit boggy in the field. So yeah, I've done a complete headland, just one complete headland, and it perfectly filled the 2 trailers. So we've got 100% in that trailer, 100% in that trailer. So that is about 60,000 litres of chaff just from that one headland. So I'm going to get these 2 emptied into the bunker silo, and then hopefully I've got all this set up so it should run simultaneously with course play and auto drive. So the forage harvester's on a course play course. I'm hoping I've got it to the start of the second headland, and then the 2 tractors should be set up to unload the combine and then go and tip when they're full, and then the next tractor's in place ready. So fingers crossed this next cinematic will go okay. But we shall see. So yeah, I'm going to get these emptied, and then I shall see you when this field is all chopped.
Wanna be the person that you call up when you're down. Wanna be the first who knows all of your deepest secrets. Can I be the one who wakes you up before you missed your ride? 'Cause I wanna be close to you, and I wanna show you something new. You gotta know, every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any of this, but we reach for the sky. That's for flying colors now. Gonna try to keep the pace, but someday we will find that the world has changed, but we stay true to each other. I will always be there for you whenever you need my help. I'm taking my time to be your rock. I don't ever wanna be apart. You gotta know, every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any of this, but we reach for the sky. That's for flying colors now. Show you something new. You gotta know, every day I got your back. Yeah, you can count on me. Yeah. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any of this, but
Right, so we got the last of the chaff here, and that field's all done. So that field will now need to be mulched, limed, ploughed, and then reseeded. So I think I've decided I'm going to put, we're going to do that field as grass. And then when it comes to it in May time next year, we will we'll plant in soybeans. So yeah, we're just try and fill this bit of a gap. So that wasn't the best experience. um, I did watch FSG's tutorial video on using Courseplay and Auto Drive with forage harvesters, and he even said there's it's never been right with the headlands. Very hard to get it all working really well with the headlands, but yeah, I did find that out myself. It was an absolute nightmare, even the second and third headland after I'd done the initial one. It was yeah, but I have to admit, after all that, when I got a bit more room in the field, the system worked really well. I didn't have to intervene at all. So Courseplay did its job, Auto Drive did its job, and yeah, wasn't too bad, to be honest. I did have that Richard Weston trailer on the Massey that did get stuck a couple of times in here, on the roof. I think because it's so long, when it tips up, it does get quite high. So maybe we're going to do more silage in the future, then well, I probably will be, to be fair. So, but I think maybe getting a couple of proper silage trailers might be the key. So we have got 367,809 litres. So obviously that does need compacting, but I'm not too sure what I'm going to use to compact it because we haven't got a lot of room. But I'm not going to do that yet anyway. I think I might. We're not desperate for money, we're not desperate for silage. We have got bales if we need them. So I think I'm just going to keep filling it for now. But yeah, so I think we're going to have a little bit of a change from field work for a bit. And I think I'm going to buy some sheep. So got to remember where the animal trigger is now. Not sure how many to get actually. I might can get trapped in here, aren't I? I might get 100 to start with, and then they can have babies, and yeah, we can get lamb. We can get sheep or goats. I think I'm going to get sheep. So let's get some mountain sheep. Yeah, why not? Or Welsh, actually, yeah. Let's get some Welsh. So, got lambs, got rams. And young ram. So we'll get fully grown, I think. Oh, I did mean to. There's a oh no, I don't think it's out yet. Actually, I think there's a mod in testing, script mod, that will allow you to buy. I think it's up to 2,000 animals at a time. So rather than 60 at a time. But yeah, I think that's in testing at the moment. So just get another 40. Okay, so we've got 100 sheep. Excellent. So I think leave the gate open for a minute. Where are our sheep going to be? Am I missing something? There they are. Yes. So daily food 14,500. So the fill limit for food is 200,000 litres. So I'm going to just throw in 4 of those bales. And I would have stacked them right round here, wouldn't I? Yeah, so we've got 50,000 litre bales here. I think. Right around here, aren't they? Miles away. And we need the water tanker. So, yeah, we've got 50,000 litre bales here. So I'm going to get 4 of these in there, and I'm going to top them up with water. So I'll bring you back when I've done that. They're full of hay and water. They've got offspring due in 5 months. So we'll see how many baby lambs we get. There is there's 149 litres left in that bale there. I don't know whether you just saw that sheep fully immersed into the bale. But yeah, there we go. It's gone now, the time's gone over. I could just speed up the time. So yeah. The sheep are a go. Lovely job. So I've already got a plan for the wool. I have. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Granny's knitwear. So this does clothes from wool, cotton and fabric. So you can skip the fabric process and just put wool into it and get clothes out. So that is going to be another production which will go up on the little production field. I'm really debating whether to get cows in here and at the top field, or whether just to get them in the field. But we shall see. I mean, we've got hay and silage over there. Could get some. I'll have a look at that. Maybe there'll be some new additions when we start the next episode. We'll see. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there for this one. Again, might be a bit shorter this time. But I think before the next episode, I'm just going to get this mulched, limed, ploughed, and probably need stone picking as well. And then, like I said, that's going to be seeded in with grass. So we'll probably get 2 cuts out of that before we seed soybeans in next year. But yeah. So, hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you're still enjoying the series. If you are, please give us a like and consider subscribing. Will help the channel will help the channel grow immensely, and it will be greatly appreciated by me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.